Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. This is actually a late night video. You probably won't see it until tomorrow, but it's 10:42 on Tuesday and I didn't get a chance to film earlier. Literally, I've been waking up, eating, and going right back to sleep. Like, not even kidding you guys. Like, not even kidding. So my schedule is a little thrown off, but I still wanted to make sure that I'm utilizing this time off of work as best as I can and just pump out videos and makeup tutorials. So I had a subscriber leave me a comment on my pastel makeup tutorial asking if I could do a neon makeup tutorial, and I'm not sure if she wasn't subscribed this past summer, but y'all know I was like obsessed with neons. Like, I did neon pink, neon green, and then I did a neon yellow. I actually didn't post that look. It was a brown smoky eye with neon yellow in the inner corner, but I did post pictures on Instagram. But anyways, so I was obsessed with neon as much as I'm obsessed with pastels right now. So I wanted to do a neon makeup tutorial for her. So we're going to be working with a bright neon orange. So if that is something that you're interested in, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and also tap the notification bell so that way you're notified whenever I post a video, because once I get back to work, I'm not going to be sure what my schedule is going to be. But yeah, hit the subscribe button and let's roll the intro. So I'm going ahead and priming with my Colourpop No Filter Concealer. This is the shade Dark 42. But I did have a couple of you guys asking about my eyebrows. And I don't know if you guys didn't get the notification for the video, but I just recently did a soap brow video. Probably like 3 videos ago. It was last week sometime. I would definitely suggest you guys watching that video, because that is how I've been doing my brows a little. Not a little lately. I have been doing my brows that way lately. Today I actually switched it up and used a brow powder. So I posted that to Instagram. So it should still be on my story by the time you guys see this video. So just head over to my Instagram to check that out. But yeah. Yeah, most of the time when I switch things up, I'm usually posting about it. So it's usually either a YouTube video or it is on Instagram. But I always set down my concealer. It's a personal preference. Like, when I first started doing makeup, I didn't set down my eyeshadow base, my concealer back in the, like, I've been using concealer since pretty much I started wearing eyeshadow. My mom taught me this trick way back in the day, and then big brands came out with eyeshadow primers, and then that's when I made the switch to primers, and then life just took a turn and it had a full swoop, and I ended up coming back to using concealer. So it's done me right all along. It's my tried and true, my trusty. So I'm gonna stick with what I know. So I'm gonna use my Morphe 3502 palette. This is my tried and true. Literally does me no wrong. I'm gonna take the shade Spice right here. I love this shade. It's like a really pretty, like, neutral, warm transition shade. It's not like excessively orange, but it's not like super neutral either. I'm using a JH30 brush. So this is like a large fluffy brush, and I'm just working this into the crease. I wanted to use a palette that I know a lot of people have, just because you could do this look even without the glitter and the neon color if you don't have it, or if it's just not your style. Because I know some of you guys, I think it's Julie. I think Julie is Julie H, I think is her name. One of my subscribers that always comments like, I'm still waiting on my everyday makeup looks, Lon, and I promise I try to give it to you guys sporadically, but Juliana, that's what it is. Juliana Hargreaves. Hargreaves, I think it's Greaves. But she's always like on me about posting neutral looks, and I am definitely going to give you guys neutral. I'm going to give you every day. I'm going to give you wearable, but I'm not going to do it like consistently, because I still want to allow my creative juices to go. And I know my manager is going to watch this video and she's going to shake her head, and then she's going to text me and be like, "Wow, what did I tell you?" But I I'm going to use the shade down here. This is called Toast. It's like a dark chocolatey brown. But as much as I want to create and do what you guys want to see, because, you know, in the end, you guys are the ones that are watching me. You guys are the ones that are supporting me. I still want to maintain true and creative to myself. So sometimes when I feel that restlessness, that's my favorite. I love that when I'm like either dreaming and I think of a look, or on my way to bed and I think of a look, or when there's just a look that like is speaking to me. So I know, like, because I read books too. I read a lot of books. A lot of books. When I'm not filming or sleeping, I'm reading a book. So I know what the writers mean when they say like their characters were speaking to them and they had to tell the story. That's kind of how I feel when it comes to makeup. Like, I feel like I need to create the look. I mean, the same could go for painters and, you know, other artists as well. Like, you just have this sense of like, oh, I need to do something, and it just won't let you go until you create. So yeah. But so last night I had a dream that so I was at my grandma's house, and my aunt and her best friend, which I call my aunt because she's been in the family for forever, we were all over there hanging out, and I was talking to them about how where is that? Oh, okay. I'm going to use my ABH Eye Primer and cut my crease. So I was talking to her about, or I was talking to them about how I just haven't had any pregnancy, like any symptoms of anything. Like, I haven't felt like I was pregnant. I haven't felt like my period is starting. Like, I haven't really felt anything. And it's so crazy that this was my dream. And I don't know if it was my subconscious, like, just like putting that into the dream, because currently my period's supposed to start on Friday, and normally the week before my period, so if it was Friday, so last Thursday or Friday, I would have been feeling not feeling the urge, but like my boobs would have gotten really, really sore, and I usually start cramping. So that's usually like my precursor to my period. And I haven't had that. So in my dream, I'm at my grandma's house, and I'm talking to my aunt and her best friend, my two aunts, and I'm telling them this, like, that I haven't had any premenstrual symptoms. I literally felt nothing at all. And it's so weird because every other month I'm like, I'm pregnant. So I was telling them this, and my aunt's best friend, Dominique, she told me, because she had just had a baby and she's had a baby before, she just whips out a pregnancy test out of her baby bag. Like, okay. And she's like, go take this test. So I go upstairs, and Jack is sleeping. Now, I don't know why Jack was there, because Jack is usually at work when I go over there. So I don't know why he was there in my dream. It's kind of like I was like back in like high school, right after high school, with him being there and everything, but my dream was set now. And so I go in the bathroom upstairs, which is right across from my old bedroom, which is the bedroom that Jack is sleeping in. And I go in there, and I think I take a shit because I had diarrhea the past 2 days, like not today, not Tuesdays, but Monday and Sunday. I had diarrhea both those days. So I go in there and I take the test, and I set it down because I'm nervous and I don't want to look. And my grandma comes in there, Nana comes in there, and she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, what's going on? And she picks it up, and she's like, oh my gosh, you're pregnant. And I'm like, ah! And she starts like flipping out and screaming and getting all excited and everything. And then I'm like, Nana, be quiet, Jack's in there, because, you know, I want to surprise Jack. So I'm like, Nana, be quiet, Jack's in there, I don't want to wake him up. He ends up waking up anyways, but he still doesn't figure out like what we're screaming and harping and hollering about, or excited about or whatever. So I'm telling my grandma this today. So this dream was last night. I'm telling my grandma this today, and she's like, oh yeah, I had a dream that you were pregnant. What was that? Like a week ago? 2 weeks ago? And I'm like, you didn't think to call me and tell me that? Because my grandma is very, very spiritual, very in tune with a lot of things, and I don't know, I don't want to say like she has prophesized a lot, but she has. So I'm like, Nana, you didn't think to call me and tell me that? And she's like, oh, you know, the Bible says when I forget what she actually said, but when she broke it down, she said like when two people have the same dream or vision, then it'll come to pass, like come true. And I'm like, oh my God, like, are you kidding? Like, this is crazy. And I'm like, but why wouldn't you call me and tell me that, you know, that's something that I would want to know? And she's like, girl, I don't know. It's been a lot going on. I've been tired. I'm like, Nana, come on. Like, that is something I would have wanted to know. But, so yeah, I had that dream. And then, so I never told you guys, but you guys know I was raised I was raised by my grandma, and I just told you guys she's a devout Christian, very, very, very religious. So I was raised by her very religiously, and so, like, this is a Makeup Is My Life pigment. It's the number 10 pigment. It's a really bright orange, so I'm going to use that and pat that over this base while it's still a little tacky. So I've always been intrigued by tarot card readings and like things of that nature. And my grandma has always told me that that was witchcraft and to not play with that and not, you know, this, that, and the third. And as I've gotten older, I was talking to one of my friends who had gotten a reading, and it was like crazy how spot on it was. And personally, to me, I think people can have those gifts. I think if people have the gift to prophesize, why can't they have the gift to not necessarily read the future, but be so in tune with themselves and with someone else's spirit that they could pick up on these things? Now, I know some of you guys might not agree, especially if you identify with Christianity or any religion, and I don't blame you, but I'm just speaking what I think. Let's definitely keep an open discussion going on downstairs in the comment section, an open mind. We want to be respectful of everything, but so with that being said, I am in a fertility group on Facebook, the group that I told you guys that I was leaving. Yeah, I left it for a month. And then when I stopped tracking everything and tried to like let it go and let it be, I left that group to try and like calm down and get myself together, so to speak. And then I re-entered it. But I got a reading from one of the fertility specialists there, or in that group, probably like 3 months into my journey. So probably like November, December, I probably got this reading. And she had said, now this is a tarot card reading, so just keep that in mind. But the first reading that I got, she said the conception timeline was April. So she felt like, she said the Suit of Wands represents spring and the 6 represents mid-spring. So she felt like April would be significant for my journey. And I was like, oh, I'm out of focus. Hello, camera. So she thought that April would be significant for my journey, which is ironic because you guys know April's Jack's birthday and April would be our 10-year anniversary. So I'm like, okay, like at that point I was like, that's so long. Like April, like that's like forever from now. And she said she was seeing, she drew the Queen of Coins, which is a feminine energy. So she thinks I'll have a baby girl. And she said, when you conceive, you will see bushes that are cut into shapes. This may be in real life, on the internet, media, merchandise, TV, whatever. And I was just like, bushes? Like, I would never fucking see bushes. Like, what? Cut into shapes? Like, what? And then she said, your sicknesses she thinks I'll experience sickness and diarrhea in the very early stages. You may think you're sick, but it'll be the start of your pregnancy. So when I got that reading, I was just like, oh, okay. Like, I didn't like think too much of it, because April was quite a ways away from when I had gotten that reading. So I ended up getting another reading because I was like, this is quite a ways away. I just felt like I needed another reading. And so I got another reading from her, and she said she drew the fountain card, which is a wonderful card for people trying to conceive, because it says that it'll happen within the next 2 cycles if it hasn't happened already. So I'll have to look and see when I got that reading, because it was recent. And then she said she drew the Tower, which is a masculine energy and a baby boy. And then she said, when you've conceived, you'll see orange butterflies, and it'll be in real life, media, devices, internet, merchandise, whatever. And then she said she thinks I'll experience cramping and sore breasts. So I was excited, because when she said the next 2 cycles, I was like, oh, okay, like that's like coming up fairly soon. You know what I mean? Like, that's like either this month or next month, which would, either way, would be April, because if I conceive this month, I'll find out in early April, and if I conceive next month, it'll be April. So anyway, so I was just scrolling through Instagram, watching Snap Stories or whatever they're called, because I always do that. I'm about to do glitter liner. I'm going to use this BH Cosmetics glitter, and I'm just going to do a wing liner with it. But I was just scrolling through and, you know, doing what I do over the hour. And okay, I guess I'm gonna use my Duo brush on glue. So I was scrolling through, and I was watching Amanda Ensing's story, and I was like, she has orange butterflies as her filter, and I was like, could this be it? I'm like, that's orange butterflies. So that was on the 14th of March. That was actually my ovulation day. Crazy enough, because I did track this month. I just did it once a day to see, and the 13th and the 14th, my LH was really, really, really high. So I either ovulated on the 14th or I ovulated the 15th. My period tracker says that I ovulated on the 15th. One says the 15th, one says the 14th, based on like what I put in for everything. So I saw that on the 14th, which is crazy because we had sex the 12th and the 13th, and we didn't have sex 14th or 15th. So I was thinking that, like, I haven't taken a test or anything because my period's not supposed to start till Friday, but if I am pregnant this cycle, I would definitely have had thoughts that I was out. But anyways, I could still be, but it's all still so ironic. So I saw that, and then I saw on Friday, so that was on the 14th, which was ovulation day, and then Friday was a week before my period is scheduled. The last Friday it's scheduled to start. And I was scrolling through a friend's photo album. Like, not her photo album, but you know how they post something on Facebook and you can see all the pictures that they posted. It was just like not their holiday. They went on vacation. And I was just scrolling, and I'm like, oh, so cute, you know. And then I stop on this picture because I'm like, that's a fucking, like, monarch. Like, I don't know butterflies really, but I think that's a monarch. Like, an orange monarch. And when I saw this, I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Like, you have got to be kidding me. Like, that is an orange butterfly. And that was that was Friday. So I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, okay, so if all of this is happening, like, I could have, like, saw it on the day that I ovulated and then saw it the day, like, that it implanted or something. I don't know. I don't really know. But I'm like, that is crazy. if I am pregnant. I'm gonna be so shocked. And me and Jack talk about it like all the time. He's so ready for us to be done with this journey because he's just so over it. He's so over it, y'all. And I never ever ever use lash glue as a glue for my glitter. But I can't find my glitter primer, so. So I think what I'm gonna do is put black over the top. Let's see how this works. Okay, not bad. Not bad. I can dig it. So I actually didn't go up high enough on my crease over here, but that's actually kind of cool. Okay, so for lashes, I'm going to use okay, so it's MMS lashes. I'm not sure of the style of the lashes, but these are super like wispy dramatic, and I love this lash style, where it starts smaller in the inner corner and then goes out to like a wisp. She also did include a lash brush, which is nice, so you can like brush your lashes, whatever, which is really nice because some people like that for their longer lashes to brush them out. Personally, for me, it doesn't really make a difference, but I'm not sure of the lash style, but her Instagram handle is MMS lashes. So I'm gonna pop those on and do my other eye, and then I'm gonna do my face off camera. I actually might film it for like Instagram or something like that, so I'll catch you guys later. Okay guys, so I actually hate doing my makeup at night. I feel like it comes out so freaking ugly. Like I feel ugly, like maybe, I don't know, like I don't want to say like maybe the lashes are too much, like maybe that's what's throwing me off, but I don't know. So I'm gonna take more of Rich and Toast and just use that on the lower lash line. I definitely feel like I need something on the lower lash line just to make it not so top heavy. I have gum in my mouth because I've just been chewing gum nonstop. I've just been loving this gum. It's the Mentos, I think it is. Mentos gum, I think it is. But I've been loving it, so I've just been chewing that. So I'm gonna try not to be obnoxious, but I will spit it out soon. But yeah, like I don't know how I'm all the way feeling right now. So finding an orange to match this eye look is non-existent. I literally don't have an orange color to match this eye look. Like I literally don't even know what is going on. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm over it. So I guess I'm going to use Pure and just pop that in the inner corner because there is literally nothing to put in here that I have in my collection, at least. Like I wanted like an orangey kind of color to go in here, but I'm just going to have to go with this and call it a day. I'm actually going to put a black in here. This is the Pixie Silk Pen, eye pen thing. It's a really nice, silky, smooth water line pencil. But I haven't. I'm going to use my BFF lip liner because what else would I use? And spit out my gum. I actually haven't shared that dream with anybody except you guys and Jack. So you guys are very, very, very special. Let me tell you that. I've kind of stopped talking about it to people. Not like completely stopped, but I've definitely calmed down because this journey has been so long. I'm gonna use the Nidaey Cosmetics liquid lipstick in Sunkissed. Jack actually picked this out. But this journey has been so long. It's been 7 months, and I know there are some men and women that go a lot longer than we have, but honestly, I did not think that our journey would take that long, or this long. I thought we would get pregnant right away. I don't know why I thought that. We've never even had a scare. Like, we have always been like, I mean, I've had a scare, but it was never even remotely close to being anything except me being dramatic. But I definitely thought our journey would be really like quick, and by now it'd be 7 months and all that, but my mother-in-law just keeps telling me that everything is in God's timing, and while I like to think that, I'm also like, not really, like, I don't know. I don't really know. So I have been doing everything glossy lately, so I was kind of thinking I should leave this matte, but Jack said I should put a gloss on. At this moment, I'm kind of thinking I'm going to leave it matte, just because I haven't done matte lips in literally probably like a year, because y'all know my lips be crusty. This is the same brown wig that I had on in yesterday's video, I think it is. Yeah, it was yesterday's video that I had straight, and I told you guys on Instagram stories last night that I was going to curl it. I just wanted to do something a little different to it. I don't know, like, this wig is really versatile, and I know a lot of people wonder with like curly, like naturally curly hair, like if you can straighten it. And I had some wig. What wig was it? The black wig, the black curly wig that I wore this summer that I tried straightening, and it did not look this good. And I'm not just saying that because I'm not getting paid, but it did not straighten this well, and the curls are actually pretty nice. I use the, what brand is that? The T3 brand. I think I've done a video on that before. Maybe not. I don't remember, but I mean, I guess this look didn't turn out like terrible. I don't necessarily know if it's my favorite though, but I don't think it turned out like atrocious. I'm kind of wanting to put on a gloss, so I guess I need to like end this video now before I put on a lip gloss and go from there, but I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. I want to do something different. The liner with the glitter in between definitely is different. I've never ever done anything like this. I don't even know what made me want to do it. I guess I felt like the glitter just wasn't enough, and so putting the line over it would give it a pop, and it would make it stand out against the neon, because the glitter, there's my earring. So the glitter in the neon liner or the neon eyeshadow kind of look a little similar. So by putting the black, I feel like it just made it pop a little bit more. So let me know what you think. Do you like this look? Are you feeling it? Let me know down below. Don't forget to subscribe before you go. Also give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And yeah, hopefully I'm pregnant. Fingers crossed. Say a prayer for me. We'll find out on Friday.